welcome to week 7 of ArtSmart at Home improv comedy. Man, are we having such a great time. Again, I'm Addy.
And I'm Whitney.
And we are going to cover the concept of A to C thinking today. So we've touched on this a little bit in some of our other videos, and again, if you've not seen our other ones, definitely check those out and learn with us there, and then come back to this one. But A to C thinking is the idea of just kind of getting that creative juice flowing. You know, we don't want to use maybe the first idea that comes to mind, but the third or the fourth, and learning to kind of connect dots that you might not otherwise connect. So we're going to start off with a game that's very similar to Firing Line, where in the original version of that, I would give Whitney a word and she would tell me what that word made her think of, first word that comes to mind, and then we just go back and forth like that. But this time, since we're trying to get ourselves a little farther from that first word that comes to mind, I'm going to give Whitney a word, and she is going to say that it reminds her of something, and then it reminds her of something else, and then it reminds her of something else. So we're going to get to actually item D, so it's A to D thinking on this one, and see how we can connect dots that way and how we can get our creative juices flowing. So, Whitney.
Yes.
Pickle.
Pickle makes me think of slices, which makes me think of cheese, which makes me think of cheeseburgers.
All right, so we got pickle to cheeseburgers. So as you can see in that one too, if I just said pickle and Whitney said cheeseburger, I could kind of see where she got to cheeseburger from. So this is really good when you're actually starting scenes, when you do scene work, to not just use that exactly first idea, but if someone gives you the suggestion of pickles to do a scene about cheeseburgers, makes sense to the audience, they can see how you got there, but instead of just being like, man, this is a great pickle, it kind of, you know, gives it a creative twist that makes it a little more interesting. So, all right.
You want one?
I do.
Racket.
Racket makes me think of tennis, which makes me think of tennis balls, which makes me think of dogs.
Okay.
So, those are a little farther, so that kind of scene might be a little bit to explain how you got to that, but I think as you saw the line go down, how it makes sense. So yeah, so I think you guys see how that one works, so we're going to pause the video now, and you can try that one out. You can keep going as many times as you want, but try that out, and then come back to us in a bit. And we're back. I hope you had so much fun doing that exercise. We're going to do a very similar one now, where we're going to do it kind of backwards. So I'm going to give Whitney 2 seemingly unrelated words, and she's going to connect the dots in between on how those things connect to one another. This game reminds me a lot of Wiki Wars, which is also a fun game I recommend trying. You've got time on your hands where you go to Wikipedia, and someone gives you 2 words that are unrelated. So they might say start at whale and get to orange, and you just go on all the hyperlinks on that page and try to get from the whale Wikipedia page to the orange Wikipedia page. So we're kind of doing that, but IRL, as the youths say. So, Whitney, how would you connect guitar and steak?
Is it still 2 between? 2 in between?
You can do like up to 5.
Okay. Guitar and steak. Okay. So guitar makes me think of string, which makes me think of twine, which makes me think of turkey, which makes me think of steak.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works. So see, this one's definitely harder because it's not just like boom, boom, boom. You kind of got to figure out how you're going to get there. So what would you like to give me?
Oh, let's see. Let's go with owl and potato.
Owl and potato. Owls make me think of owl pellets, which are vomited up into the ground, which makes me think of that potatoes come from the ground.
Very good.
Thanks. So you can go kind of as long as you want with getting yourself to connect to those. If it takes a while, I wouldn't think too hard about it. Like if you can kind of try to keep that mentality of first word that comes to your brain and just keep going until you get to it. Trust that you'll get there, and you'll find that path, and just give that one a try, and we'll be back for a last exercise. And we're back. I hope you had fun doing that exercise. And again, if you want to try it the Wikipedia way, that's a lot of fun too. You can race people as well. So if you're both on your phone, you can both try to see who can get to that quickest. So I recommend trying that out as well. So now we're at our last exercise. This is called What Is This? This game gets your mind really working because we are going to show each other objects that we have hidden behind ourselves. and we're going to ask each other, what is this? And we are going to call it anything but what it actually is. So that's whether you make up a gibberish whole new word no one's ever heard before, perfect, great, that's awesome. Or if you just call it something that it clearly is not, that's great. So use that just A to C thinking if you can, but don't think too hard. Literally first words that come out of your brain, perfect, great. Remember that yes and we're going to love it and agree with whatever each other says the other object is. And we're going to have fun. So Whitney, what is this?
This is a dingle dangle.
All right.
Addy, what is this?
Oh, this is an angry grabber.
Oh, it's so angry.
It's so angry. Whitney, what is this?
This is a smeller bag.
Yes, it is.
Addy, what is this?
Ooh, this is a majestic snaggle.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney, what is this?
This is a pouncy pounce.
Mm-hmm.
Addy, what is this?
Ooh, this is cryptoglass. Whitney, what is this?
This is a smash-em toy.
Uh-huh.
Addy, what is this?
This is a heart melter. Whitney, I've got one more for you.
Okay.
What is this?
Ooh, that is a... Oh, what is this? This is a shaky box.
Mm-hmm.
Addy, what is this?
This is a yippee! So that's how this game works. So you can either do that by with someone in your house, you can hide items like we did and show them and say, what is this? Or, you guys aren't bound by the screen that we are, so you can just walk around the house and point to stuff and say, what is this? And name whatever you're pointing at. So give that one a try, and we'll talk to you after. We're back! I hope you had fun playing that game. I love this one. It really just gets the juices flowing and come up with some really interesting, fun names for stuff. And maybe that's what you'll start calling them instead of their real names. So I hope you had fun with us this week. We can't wait to see you next week. And have a great week and day and year. And yep. Bye!
Bye!